Tonight on 9 Sunday, it's the finals of Backyard Blitz and Location, followed by 60 Minutes. Then Cuba Gooding Jr. stars in the premiere movie thriller, A Murder of Crows. This is Channel 9 Sunday.
With Mike London and Heather Foord, this is National 9 News.
Peter Hollingsworth bows to pressure and quits as Governor-General.
Happy reunion for children lost in bushland.
Blues in Origin damage control over the Johns Gould Rift. Good evening.
Good evening.
After weeks of pressure following the Anglican Church child sex scandal, Peter Hollingsworth is quitting as Governor-General. Dr Hollingsworth revealed his decision in a stunning written statement late today. He insists all allegations levelled against him are untrue, but has resigned because the continuing controversy has damaged his ability to carry out the job.
We'll talk now with 9 political editor Laurie Oakes in Canberra. So, Laurie, what happens from here? How quickly will Dr Hollingsworth be replaced?
Well, I don't think there's any rush, Mike. The Tasmanian Governor, Sir Guy Green, is already in place as Acting Governor-General. He's been there for the last fortnight while Dr Hollingsworth has been stood aside, and he'll just continue. There's some speculation about who might take over in the long term. Tim Fischer is a name mentioned quite often, and there's some advantage now about appointing an ex-politician because at least you know that any surprises in his background will have come out already.
In the news ahead, a first SARS-free day for Hong Kong.
And a golf club starts a neighbourhood dispute.
You're with National 9 News. Some growing disquiet among the tranquil, leafy streets of St Lucia today over plans by the council-run golf course to build a fence around its perimeter. About 100 residents are fighting to stop it, claiming it will end a 40-year tradition of public access. Sports next, and the Aussies have wrapped up the one-day series in the Caribbean, Bomber.
Mike, 21 straight wins. The cricket's next, plus the Blues' Origin Rift and Kathy Freeman's return to the Major League. Good evening. Origin 1 is just over a fortnight away, and there's trouble in the New South Wales camp. Captain Andrew Johns today denying claims he'd planned to pull out of this year's series, partly because of his public rift with coach Phil Gould. However, the friction is obvious between Gould and his star player. And like all good champions, I'm sure Kathy will bounce back.
She'll be back. She's just warming up on.
That's it. Thanks.
In Lotto, 5 winners pick up more than $600,000. Division 2 pays over $11,000. Monday's weather's next.
Then a low-octane ride for charity.
You trust what these people tell you.
We've all been misled.
It certainly helps. It eases the pain.
Over-the-counter treatments for arthritis, skin care, even acne. The shocking truth.
Patient numbers were changed, poisons added.
It is an industrial solvent. Reported cases of convulsions.
Warnings you were never given.
Deliberately concealed.
And they're still being sold.
Consumers are at risk.
Plus, Bronte's story, her personal triumph, when Nissan presents A Current Affair with Blay Martin.
Call Energex Home Hot Water on 13 12 53. The people who bring you tonight's weather report.
A truly magnificent day again around the southeast. Wonderful for all the fetes and fairs around this time of year. It was another cold start though, 9 to 23 on the Gold Coast, 7 at Logan. Ipswich getting close to freezing before 24 today, 9 to 24 for Brisbane, 1 less today on the Bay, 11 to 23 at Redcliffe, 10 to 24 at Caboolture, and the Sunshine Coast also had a pleasant 10 to 24. On the satellite photos, Queensland's pretty clear again. The cloud over New South Wales is associated with a low pressure system. That low is expected to move north to be off the Gold Coast by Tuesday afternoon, bringing showers for the rest of the week, along with strong winds from Wednesday along most of the east coast. Around the country, rain in Sydney, but it'll be fine for the rest of the centres. Up north, another fine day and 28 degrees for Cairns and Townsville, 25 for Mackay. Then it'll be mainly fine in Rocky and Gladstone, and 24 and sunny for Bundaberg and Maryborough. Southwesterly winds shifting to south to southeasterly at 10 to 15 knots in the afternoon on the Bay, and small seas. Brisbane will be fine again, the last of these wonderful days for a while. Temperatures up around 23 degrees and not so cool at night. And looking ahead, mostly fine Tuesday, but then showers will settle in for the foreseeable future. Temperatures steady around 14 to 22 degrees. So it might be our last showers before winter sets in.
We won't complain. We've had some great weather, haven't we?
Yeah, wonderful.
Thanks, Ed. Nearly 100 scooter riders were revved up for charity this morning. They massed at the Mater Hospital before setting off, not with a roar, but a purr. They took to the streets around Brisbane, each paying $12 for the privilege. Their engines might be small, but they have big hearts. The money will go to helping sick kids at the Mater Children's. A very good cause indeed.
Good idea too.
That's the news this Sunday.
Good night.
Good night.